Chadwick Boseman and the movie Black Panther is very important to my channel because before that movie, I was a smaller YouTuber than I already am, right? I'm super small now. I only got 26,000 subscribers. I'm sure a lot of people would love to have that. But before that, I had like 3,000 subscribers. And here came this movie called Black Panther. It completely turned my life on YouTube upside down. It wasn't just about a comic book movie. It was about, Marvel and Kevin Feige took a property like Black Panther and they took it serious like they would a white property. And it was the first time that a movie had a high budget like that and was promoted the way it was. And Black Panther resonated with the black community. Like it was just amazing what that movie did. And all the people that hate that movie and the people that throw shade at that movie and the people like, I don't need to see myself represented, those are people that have seen themselves represented their entire life. For white people to come and go, I'm sorry, I don't go to movies thinking, oh man, I'm not represented. That's because we've been represented since the day we were born. We've seen ourselves represented on screen. Almost every movie we've ever seen has a white lead, a white co-lead, or something of that nature. But we've seen that story done a million times again and again and again. And for a lot of people, that's just, for me, it's like, okay, whatever's normal. I'm white. I see myself represented all the time. But for the black community, for the most part, they have low budget movies. They have movies like, Blade. Blade was before Black Panther, right? We can sit there and talk about Blade till we're blue in the face. But the thing with Blade was it didn't have the budget and the money and the studio behind it like Black Panther did. Black Panther was a global phenomenon, right? We had kids of all different ages sitting there going, I'm T'Challa, King of Wakanda, Wakanda forever. I remember going to see Solo, a Star Wars movie, and there was this little Hispanic kid going, I never freeze. Just quoting T'Challa, going, I'm T'Challa, King of Wakanda, right? Like, this was a little Hispanic kid who was imitating a black character. Black Panther, what Chadwick Boseman did with that character, changed the face of what comic book movies could be. No longer do we have to just take characters and race swap them. Oh, we got to take white characters and turn them into black characters. Yeah, that's still happening. That's still a thing. But what Black Panther did was show Hollywood that these movies can work. Black Panther made $1 billion. It was nominated for like 6 or 7 Oscars. It won a couple Oscars. Black Panther showed the studios that you do not have to have everything white in order to sell it, man. You could sell it with an all-black cast. It showed the studio that you can do other things. That's what Kevin Feige was pushing. And that led the door open for a Captain Marvel, a Shang-Chi that's coming out next week. Black Panther set that standard. It absolutely set that standard. And what that movie did for me and my channel, I will never be able to repay. And mad respect. And I still remember when we heard the news that Chadwick passed away. I just got home from work. I had a miserable day at work. And I had some lame-ass topic for Storms Live. And I remember sitting down the computer, and I got a text message from my ex-wife, and she said, Chadwick Boseman just passed away. And, like, even now I can feel the goosebumps just going over my body. And my blood just froze. And I have the goosebumps, and it hit me hard. It hit me hard because of what he did and what that movie did for my channel. And it hit hard, and then I hurry up and I rushed to change the thumbnail and the topic and everything, and I put it on, and then we did the Storms Live, and then right before we went live, my ex-wife and we haven't talked for a long time. Like, our relationship wasn't good during our breakup period, because she really resented me for how I treated her, rightfully so, but we weren't on talking terms, and she messaged me and she said, Wakanda forever, and it hit me, like, because she knew how much it meant, and what that movie did, and it hit me. So now we're here a year later after the passing of Chadwick Boseman, and to be honest with you, I didn't realize we were at the 1 year anniversary until a YouTube subscriber came out and mentioned it, and and that's because it didn't feel like a year. It hasn't felt like it's been a whole year since that happened. But it was devastating. but he's gone, but he's not forgotten. He still lives on. He still lives on. We're celebrating, him being in What If episode 2. We're celebrating him, not necessarily him, but his character, his legacy, what he brought on to the Avengers DLC. Because what he did in that movie is forever represented and never forgotten. What it did for me and my channel is special. It's really, really special. I'm never going to forget it. And it meant the world to me.